How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Today I wanted to talk about finding your passion in your life so that you have something that fuels your journey, fuels your quit drinking alcohol, fuels any change that you want to make in your life, any tough decisions that you want to make in your life. You've got something which is pulling you forwards towards that vision. That's what Steve Jobs said. He said, if you're working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. And that's really what this video is about. It's about looking for the passion in your life, looking for the right perspective, looking for the right people in your life that are going to help you to achieve that. The first thing you've got to find is the right attitude. If you have a stinking attitude, then it's going to pull you down. The right attitude can either give you altitude, can pull you up and can help you to achieve things, or it can sink you down into the lowest pits and keep you there, keep you from doing anything good in your life. That's what a bad attitude will do for you. So it's the first thing that I'd advise anyone to do is to create, build, construct the right attitude in themselves. Whenever you feel yourself with a stinking attitude, stinking thoughts, you change those stinking thoughts and you start thinking positive thoughts. You start thinking, I can do this. Do you know what I mean? If you think that finding your passion in life is going to be difficult, it's going to be difficult. If you think that quitting drinking is going to be difficult, it's going to be difficult. If you think you don't have the talent to do this, if you think you don't have the intelligence to do this, if you think you don't have the right resources to do this, then guess what? You don't. But anything you can do in life, you can find. People have dreams and ambitions in their life. Some people think, I'd love to land on the moon. I'd love to be an astronaut, and I'd love to have $1 million in the bank. I'd love to have a PhD. These are things that take a lot of long-term work and long-term commitment in order to achieve. Changing something about yourself is a short-term thing, right? It takes a long-term commitment in order to change yourself into the person that you want to be, right? But doing that initial part of it, quitting drinking the alcohol and giving yourself the kickstart into that life is a short-term goal, and it's something that is completely inside of your control. Getting $1 million in the bank, becoming an astronaut, getting your PhD, landing on the moon. These things all rely on things that are to a certain extent outside of your control. People outside of your control, circumstances. You've got to go to the right college. You've got to go to, in order to make $1 million, you've got to have people who are willing to give you money for whatever it is that you're doing, right? Unless you win the lotto, and then, that's a different story. But, for the likelihood of that happening is very slim. So you've got to adopt the attitude that you can do anything, right? You've got to adopt the attitude that you can change anything about yourself, about your own person, because you can. If you believe you can do it, guess what? You can. If you believe you can't do it, then guess what? You cannot do it. You won't be able to do it because you believe you can't. All starts upstairs in your head with the right attitude. And the final thing I'd say to you is to surround yourself with the people who are going to help you to achieve the things that you want to achieve in your life. Don't surround yourself by losers, right? You can tell a person who they are, what they do, what they're going to achieve in their lives by the 5 closest people to them. You can tell a lot about that. So distance yourself from fools. I'm not saying people in your life are fools, but distance yourself from people who are not going to help you to achieve, who are even worse, people who are trying to put a barrier in your way of achieving things. Associate with people who are telling you that you can do what you want to do, that are going to help you to do that. They're going to help you to think the right way, to behave the right way. Surround yourself by people who are willing to pull you up the ladder, not the people who are trying to push you back down. There's a lot of people around like that that are trying to climb the ladder of success but don't want anyone else up there with them, trying to kick everyone else off the ladder. You don't want those people in your life. You want people who are trying to help you up. You know, people who are there, who have gone through this journey before you, who have quit drinking alcohol before you, and are leaning down and holding their hand down to you and saying, I will help you up. I'll help you. I'll do whatever I can to put you in the right frame of mind to do this. They're the people that you want to surround yourself with. People who have already done it. Don't surround yourself by people who have quit drinking and then gone back and then quit drinking and gone back. All that kind of bullshit. You know, these are negative people. You know, I'm not saying they're totally negative people, but they're not helping you in the moment. So, you know, distance yourself. So, I hope we can see that it's your attitude more than anything else that is going to fuel your passion to achieve anything in your life. You know, if you want to achieve anything, you've got to have that. You've got to have that first. You've got to have the right attitude. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to have a good perspective on yourself and that you can do this. And then you've got to surround yourself by the people who are going to help you to do this. So look, I'm going to leave it there until next time. If you have any questions at all, leave them down below in the comment section. If you want to come over to the website and sign up for the Alcohol Mastery Quit Starter Pack, then it's absolutely free. There's a few different video courses, a couple of different books and different bits and pieces to help you out on to start your journey. So until next time, I'm Kevin O'Hara for Alcohol Mastery. Take care of yourself. Keep the alcohol out of your mouth. Stay safe. Keep that attitude strong and positive. Onwards and upwards. Take care. Bye now.